Hey everyone, welcome back to Future Moto Hub. Today we're taking a deep, detailed look at a bike that's been whispered about, talked up on forums, and often misunderstood by riders around the world. Out of 2026 Yamaha DT2 A Macron 175. This model name evokes a classic era of duelist sport stroke motorcycling, and Yamaha hasn't disappointed with the GT lineage. In this video we're going to break down the key features, performance characteristics, design elements, price expectations, and most importantly what makes this machine stand out in 2026. So grab your helmet and let's get into it. Let's start with the engine and performance. Under the tank of the 2026 DT2 A Macron 175 is a 171 A Macron cc air-cooled, stroke single-cylinder engine, designed with simplicity, lightness, and responsiveness in mind. The stroke format is a deliberate choice, giving you a more torquey punch in the low to a mid-range that's perfect for trail riding and urban maneuvering alike. Traditional air cooling keeps things light and easy to maintain, meaning fewer components and simpler servicing compared to a liquid-cooled setup. Now, Yamaha has historically fitted DT engines with something called the system as the Yamaha Energy Induction System. Essentially, this clever intake arrangement improves how the air-fuel mixture gets into the engine, increasing efficiency and helping to deliver more usable power at reliable riding speeds while improving fuel economy. It's one of those subtle tech points that Yamaha enthusiasts love because it boosts performance without sacrificing simplicity. Specs for this engine and the classic DT175 line hover around 17-18 A Macron PS of power at about 7,000 A Macron RPM and around 18.6 A Macron NA mid-M of to work at around 5,500 A Macron RPM. That might not sound huge on paper compared to modern 4A strokes, but this power feels lively thanks to the lightweight chassis in the stroke power band. You get responsive throttle and solid acceleration for its class. The transmission remains a 6-speed manual gearbox, with the return shift pattern that's familiar to riders, and a wet, multi-air plate clutch that handles everything from tight singly-track trails to neighborhood errands with ease. Performance on the road and dirt is all about balanced dynamics. Yamaha has historically equipped this series with robust suspension, telescopic forks up front and a monocross single shock in the rear, delivering a comfortable ride over rough surfaces. This is particularly important for a dual-purpose bike, whether you're climbing a rocky fire road or easing through town streets. You want compliance without being sloppy. Let's talk handling. The 21-inch front wheel and 18-inch rear setup give good steadiness when you're off the road, and there's enough grip on paved surfaces too. The tire choice and wheel size help the DT2 A Macron 175 balance its dual nature and doesn't feel like a compromise in either environment. Weight plays a big part in how the bike feels. At roughly 107 A Macron kg ready to ride, it's light by modern standards. That makes flicking it around easier and keeps rider fatigue lower on longer trips or technical trails. One thing riders often ask about strokes is fuel range. On the DT series, the tank covers around 9.5 A Macron liters, and while fuel economy depends on how you ride, this means a respectable range before needing to fuel up, ideal for duelist sport touring and daily use. Now let's turn to design and ergonomics. The DT2 A Macron 175 carries that classic Yamaha enduro look, a high front fender, narrow profile, and minimal bodywork that screams capability rather than luxury. There's a reason this style has stuck around. It's practical. Whether you're clearing brush on a back road or sitting in traffic, that slim shape helps you stay confident on the bike. The seat itself is designed for comfort, especially important if you're out for hours on end. Yamaha has aimed to give you a relaxed seating position that reduces fatigue, a softer cushioning, appropriate width, and a layout that works for both solo and top riding. The rear steel carrier is another understated but useful piece of hardware, perfect for strap-on luggage, a small duffel, or any gear you need to haul. It's mounted almost level with the seat, which makes packaging cargo easier. Braking on the spike is classic and simple. Drum brakes front and rear. Drum brakes aren't the most modern stopping tech, but for this class and style of bike, They're rugged, inexpensive to service, and perfectly adequate for the intended riding envelope. One unique design element worth highlighting is the up-slanted muffler. It's not there just for looks. Positioning the exhaust closer to the bike's center of gravity improves mass centralization, helping make handling feel lighter and more intuitive. Now to the big question: price. Because the DT series has often straddled the line between modern production and legacy classic appeal, finding a straight MSRP for the 2026 release can depend on region. But historically, examples of DT175 models and related machines have ranged in the used market roughly from $1,200 to $3,500, depending on condition, history, and how original the bike is. Some fully restored or collector's examples can go above that. If Yamaha organizations or markets a new DT2A Macron 175 in 2026, it would likely fit somewhere in a competitive price band for a lightweight dual-purpose bike, say affordable enough for riders who want real trail capability without breaking the bank. So what are the unique selling points of the 2026 Yamaha DT2A Macron 175? A sense to stroke simplicity and thrill. A rare find in today's market where four-stroke dominance is the norm. Strokes offer that snappy throttle and lightweight feel riders crave. A sense lightweight and balanced. This bike feels nimble and intuitive, making it great for riders of all experience levels. A sense dual sport capability. Truly able to switch between street and dirt without feeling compromised. A sense practical design touches. Thoughtful details like the raised muffler, real luggage capability, and comfortable ergonomics set it up as a true do-it-all ride. A sense heritage appeal. Yamaha's DT line has a loyal fan base, and this model continues that story. In closing, the 2026 Yamaha DT2A Macron 175, true to its name, stands as a fun, capable, and practical machine. It reaches back into Yamaha's legacy while giving riders an engaging ride in today's environment. If you enjoyed this review and want more detailed breakdowns, like handling impressions, riding clips, or comparison tests with competitors, let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Future Moto Hub. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.